Did you murder Megan Hipwell?
No.
How could you be so honest?
Just tell me what happened that night.
How could you be so honest?
Why are you here?
Because I'm afraid of myself.
The Girl on the Train. I was really looking forward to this movie starring Emily Blunt. I never read the book, but I heard the book was really good. And the trailers all had this Gone Girl kind of feel to them, which I really, really loved Gone Girl. It looked like it was like going to be this mysterious murder mystery kind of movie. And so I was definitely interested. Now, basically what you had here is you have Emily Blunt. She is messed up. I mean, she is severe. She's alcoholic, hardcore, and she really goes all out in this movie because she does a great job of being crazy, and that's what she is in this movie. She blacks out, doesn't remember what she does, and one thing that she does do, though, is she rides the train to New York and back every day, and she looks out and sees all these houses and things and kind of imagines what their life is like. And what happens is she sees this girl that she's been seeing for a long time. She sees her kissing another man, and it sets up this whole thing. She wants to find out why she's cheating, and then it turns in this girl ends up going missing, and you got to find out, you know, who murdered her, that kind of thing. So like I said, Emily Blunt was great in it, and for about the first 30 minutes or so, I was kind of into it, but it's got a lot of problems. This movie was kind of disappointing. First of all, the directing style was all over the place. You know, I'm going to compare this movie a lot to Gone Girl because it feels like they were trying to be Gone Girl, and they were just nowhere near as good. But in Gone Girl, you know, you have that awesome twist about the middle of the movie. And then you see pretty much the same story from the different point of view. In this one, they try and do that, but they chop it up like in many different times. And the editing style here is just, it gets annoying after a while. It's like, oh, here's this person. Oh, 5 seconds later, here's another person. Oh, here's this person. It just gets really annoying how choppy it is and how we can't stay focused on one thing at a time. It goes from different person's perspectives all the time. I think it would have been better if we had just stayed on Emily Blunt's character's perspective and not gone off on all these random little tangents. Not to mention, it becomes very melodramatic really quickly, and you find out, you know, that everybody's kind of sleeping with each other, and everybody's like overacting in this movie, and it becomes kind of a mess. And there's several twists, and you never really are shocked by any of them. Another thing I didn't like about this movie, no one in this movie is likable. And I know this probably because of the material and things, but gosh, even the main character who you're supposed to be kind of rooting for is just so unlikable and does things so stupid-like. I mean, I get it, she's drunk and can't remember what she's doing, but everybody was just a horrible person. And when you're watching a movie like that, you know, it's hard to get excited about things. And it just kind of becomes this like depressing, boring soap opera kind of a movie that you never really get into. And I was yawning throughout the movie. I mean, it wasn't so boring that I wanted to walk out, but it was up there. Like, I really don't think I ever want to watch this movie again. There's a couple of random cast members that do stand out that are pretty good, but besides Emily Blunt, who I feel like was really good in this, but it just messy direction, a story with too many twists, and it's just really boring. So I just can't recommend Girl on the Train. Maybe if you're really bored and you like these kind of things, you could rent it one day. So I'm going to give The Girl on the Train a 2.5 out of 5. If you like this video, click that like button. If you want to keep up to date on all my videos, click this glorious subscribe belly button. If you want to see my last few videos, click over here. This has been a Randy Cage production. Peace out.
They can't